Hello folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. My name's Fuzzfinger, and today we're going to be collecting the first huge materia that we spoke about in the previous episode. We might collect the second as well, we'll see how things go. For now you need to make your way to North Corel, which is the town before the Gold Saucer, and we're going to head over to the Corel Reactor. In fact, I'm starting to think that we might be better off going from the cave entrance, if we can reach the cave entrance from the high wind. I'm not too sure. Let's find out. Where are we? That's not it, that's a secret materia. Ah, this is the one. The only downside to doing it this way is that we're going to have to run back to collect the high wind after, so no. On second thoughts, I'm not going to bother, even though it is in fact closer. Trust me, it's not worth it. Otherwise, he's still going to have to basically run all the way back through Corel. Once again, we're going to have random enemy encounters, but this is an area that we visited about halfway, maybe less than halfway through the first disc. So as you can see, things are fairly easy. Sid has the added effect contain materia linked, which basically means, even though it hasn't been leveled up, he will be freezing enemies that he attacks, which is a pretty good thing. As you level that materia up, you'll do even more random stuff, so it's a good pairing. Oh, that hurt. About that 1700 damage or 1800 damage. Yeah, we're really starting to feel the power of the party now, aren't we? Oh wow, the camera needs to stop moving up and down, it's making me feel sick. We're going to run all the way across here. Little seedlings should be easy to dispatch at this point in the game. Barrett's weapon, melee attack, isn't particularly powerful, but that's because I'd rather keep him equipped with a weapon that has double materia growth. Not that it really makes too much difference here. And the enemies are coming in thick and fast. Barrett's using a melee weapon at the moment. And when you have a melee weapon equipped, using physical attacks on enemies that are on the back row does half damage. In my opinion, it's a bit of an annoying system. But hey, it's what we have to put up with, so... If you remember, we was falling down these tracks earlier on in the game. And yes, I am going to save my game at this point. Seeing as how there's a little bit of an event coming up that if we fail we might have to restart. We're nearly there now, so a couple more enemy encounters probably. So this is going to be the event to collect the first huge materia, and incidentally, you can fail and you don't get the huge materia, but you want them, trust me. You do not want to miss out on them, because you get a probably one of the best materials in the game later on if you collect them. Now try and run into the reactor, and you get attacked by soldiers. And this is where the enemy encounters pick back up to normal level, as you would expect for the part of the game that we're at. Well, they're still not particularly hard. Sid shouldn't be going to sleep, and neither should Barrett. They both have the awesome ribbon accessory equipped, which prevents all negative status ailments. Not really. Okay, we need to get on one of these trains that are coming out with the huge materia. In my opinion, that reactor looks nowhere near wide enough to hold the train that comes out of it. Well, the first train anyway. Especially if that thing is also on the rails. Right, this is a timed event, so make sure you get your buttons correct. Try and get a nice rhythm going. You need to go at a fairly substantial speed in order to catch up with the enemy train, as you can see. Let's go, let's go. And you'll have an enemy encounter waiting for you. You have one on every car, the timer still moves, so you definitely want to race through them as quickly as possible. This is really just something to hold you up more than anything. To be honest, I wouldn't use summons here. If you've got some enemy skills like magic breath and that, then yeah, by all means. Especially since they start coming in pairs in a moment. Let's move, move, move. And the second one. Okay, enemy skill. Hopefully this won't heal them. You never know with magic breath. Nope, it does the job. We didn't really need to cast two, but hey. Right, we're almost 2 minutes down, and we've leveled up an all materia. Let's just throw some quick cures around. Don't particularly want Sid getting pwned at this point. An Iron Giant. Nice one. I don't know if we can laser him, but I'll certainly try to. Yeah, Sid's got a limit break. Yes, we can. 5,000 health. We'll do that. Yeah, this thing's got a fair bit of health, but that's what lasers for at the end of the day. Ah, first time we've used Sid's limit break by the looks of things. it do anything good? Yeah, it kills the enemy that you want it to kill. Nice one. Oh, nice bit of experience there. Well, if we could find a few of them, they'd be good to farm. Oh, please don't say we've got 2 of these now. Nope, we've got something weird. Gonna heal up as well. Make sure that Magic Breath doesn't heal this thing. I doubt very much that it would. Wow, it does a lot of damage in fact. 6,000 damage, you definitely want to be using this. This could be the last enemy for the time being. It's got a lot of health. Come on, I need to hurry up. Time is not a luxury we possess at the minute. Not many rewards really for that, seeing as how much health that enemy had. So we've got one more enemy to fight. What are Barrett and Vincent doing? Look like they're hiding. Just kill him, come on, there's no time to talk, it's just one of these easy things, look. Right, now we have an interesting bit coming up. There's some awkward button presses to do here. So let's hope we can manage this. Come on. We've got to stop this train from moving. So I'm just going to skip through that dialogue. I know it says we've got 5 minutes, but... Right then, left lever, up. Okay. Come on. We're going a bit too fast here. But we've done it. We've stopped the train from crashing into North Corel. Don't ask me how, I thought we'd failed then. It actually looked to me like the train had sped up. But we got the huge materia, that's what's really important. Just to confirm, on those button presses you have to press 2 at the same time for each direction. So start by pressing both levers down and then pushing both levers up. But hopefully they should be thrilled with what we've just done for them. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves. We'll just save their village. And I made sure to have Barrett in the party at the same time. And because we saved the village, they'll give us a nice reward, and it is a nice reward. The Ultimate Materia. Very powerful green magic. And we get a free rest as well. Saves us like 100 gil or whatever it is. Right. Let's see who we should give that to. Ice, heal. Yeah, we'll get rid of ice for now. We can't use HP, recite Ultima just yet. Ah, we're just resting again. Ah well, if we weren't rested before, we are now. There's one more really important item we need to get here before we leave. And we need to speak to somebody around here. And where are they? Maybe if we quit the area and come back, I'm pretty sure it's a woman we're looking for. It's not this person, no? Let's try and hear. Ah, here we go. I knew it was a woman. You get catastrophe. Now, what is catastrophe, you might be asking? Well, I will tell you. Catastrophe is Barrett's final limit break. We've also got Red 13's final limit break as well. So we'll give that to Barrett. It is Barrett, but at the minute we can't give it him because he hasn't finished his level 3 limit break. But at least we've got that nice and safe and secure for when we do need it. Going to save our game once more. Since we've done everything we wanted to do there. And we're going to head over to Fort Condor for the second huge materia. And that's over on the first continent, the Midgar continent. There we go. Now, you get a mini game here, which to be honest I really don't enjoy that much. So I do it not the cheating way, but the boring way, I should say. Let's just skip through all this. Wow, that thing was easy. Now, you might have already been visiting Fort Condor in the past. But this is the only battle you need to do in order to collect the huge materia. So we'll head up the rope. And we just need to figure out how to get this mini game in action. I think we speak to this guy. So the Shinra are here. So there's a reactor here. And there's also a giant Condor. And Shinra are here to get rid of the Condor and the people that are living here so they can harvest the Mako energy. Thought we had to speak to that guy. Just a couple of shops by the looks of it here. See if there's anything interesting to buy. Well, you can buy manipulate materia if you want one. You can also buy all materias, but you don't really need to buy them. You should have a few by now. And just your standard item shop. Right then, let's head up here. Lots of ladders and stairs, isn't it great? Some of the problems with the pre-rendered backgrounds is you can't always get your angles right. So there's the Condor, and it looks like it's guarding a giant phoenix egg of some kind. Great, let's just do everything, shall we? I'm not going to go through all that. Right then, this is the mini game. You basically, that's the hut we're in. Set soldiers, etc, etc. Try and prevent Shinra from making their way up. Personally, I'm not going to set anything. I'm just going to wait or put speed on to high. The reason why I haven't done anything, this can be a few minutes wait now unfortunately, is that once one of the enemies reaches the hut, you have to do a battle, a proper battle, with their commando. It's a really easy fight, and that's a lot easier than having to prat about trying to play this silly little mini game here. If you want to do this, then by all means please do, but it's not something I want to do, so we just have to wait patiently. These rocks look a bit like hearts, don't they, with ventricles coming out of them, or is that just my weird twisted mind thinking that? It's like some heart of a cyborg. You can put some stuff down if you really want to, but you have to pay for everything you do. I don't know why I put that there, that's just going to be annoying. Since I've got speed on high, they're not very quick, these things. Oh well, we're halfway. What I'll do is I'll stop filming and start a game and they're a little bit closer. Yep, we've got this flying thing coming up now. We're in the warning section, so... Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, this thing we put down's bloody useless, isn't it? Not doing anything. Oh, please don't kill it. Did it kill it? Yes, it did. Oh no, it's still alive. These things are really slow, aren't they? I can see how much health it's got. 94 out of a... 70. 35. Come on, I'm rooting for the wyvern here. Yes, that's what we like. And this is the enemy invasion. It's really not hard. You only get this if they reach the hut. But as I mentioned, it's the easiest thing to do. You think this would be a boss or something, but it really isn't. It takes a couple of hits, but nothing too strenuous. We could do with getting a third ribbon accessory, actually. Let's go for Magic Breath to try and finish this thing off fairly quickly. Well, it has got a bit of health. It's got more than I thought it had, more than I remembered. But the attacks aren't too bad, it's dead, look. It hasn't got that much health, I think it was just a final attack it had before it died. You do get the Imperial Guard though. And that's not all you get. Well, what's this? What is happening? Do as the chap says. If you come outside here, you'll grab the Phoenix Materia. A wonderful materia that actually is a summon materia, does damage to your enemies, fire damage, but also brings dead party members back to life. And the baby phoenix has flown away, how cute. But that's still not all. There's one more thing we need to grab from here. And we get that by speaking to the miserable man downstairs. Hello, miserable man. There we go. Second huge materia. Okay, so we're going to be heading down to Materia next to check on Cloud. But before we do that, it's useful to heal at this point and to save. The reason being, we've got a nice interesting boss fight as we leave this area. But I think we'll save that to the next episode now. Something to look forward to. We've managed to get 2 huge materia, along with some other useful items such as limit breaks and summer materias and ember green materias. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, folks. I've been Fuzzfinger, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.